Welcome back from spring break. I hope you had a very nice and relaxing time. We had a couple of nice days here in Ohio, and then it just got cold and nasty, and now we're back to warm weather again. It's hard to believe we only have 2 months left of school, so fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be a pretty quick ride. All right, so let's look at see what we have for this week. We are going to pick up where we left off right at going into spring break. And so that's looking at the interwar years, the years of uncertainty, and then the rise of the dictators. Here's our link for our Google Meet. And as always, make sure that you are turning off your Chromebook, that you are restarting it fresh, you're closing those tabs to make sure that our links actually work. Our dates, our times for when we meet. And then let's look here at our weekly lesson. So again, we're looking at the interwar years and the rise of the dictators. As always, due dates are set at certain times, and missing your class's due date means that you will have to email it to me because it will be considered late. Monday and Tuesday, we're going to look at the post-war uncertainty. And so we're going to look at what's going on in Germany during this time. What were some of the decisions that the Allied powers were trying to make after the war to create a world where we wouldn't have wars anymore? And then what was the people actually experiencing? Remember, we had talked about that lost generation. Well, how lost are they? And what are they trying to do to get themselves back on track? Or are they even trying to get themselves back on track? Your first homework assignment will be Tuesday, and that's to work on 15.2, new set of terms and questions. Wednesday, we will not have a Google Meet because that starts our state testing. So we will have state testing throughout April on Wednesdays, and so we will not be available for a Google Meet because the teachers will be responsible for administering those tests. However, your 15.2 terms and questions are due by the end of the school day on Wednesday. So whatever you do not finish for homework on Tuesday, you want to work on them during our class period and get them turned in on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to look at totalitarianism rising in the Soviet Union. So we'll see that transition from Lenin to Stalin. And the last time we looked at Russia, Lenin and the Bolsheviks won the Civil War. And now we're going to look at how does he establish his control in Russia and then transitioning it into the Soviet Union, and then how does Stalin rise to power and create a totalitarian regime. Friday, we will look at the rise of fascism and Mussolini because he is going to be our first to introduce us to fascism, and looking at Italy. And then you have homework over the weekend to look at what's going to happen in Germany, and that will be fascism and the rise of Hitler within Germany. Through that, we were also going to look at fascism taking hold in Spain, and Italy and Germany will assist Francisco Franco in establishing a fascist regime within Spain. The terms and questions for Hitler, which was 15.3, will be due on Monday of next week at the start of your class period. So what are the items that you're going to need? On Monday, I will provide the items for the post-war uncertainty, and we're going to look at some documents, and I have a PowerPoint and some questions that we're going to answer. The terms and questions for Russia and Italy and fascism and totalitarianism are right here for 15.2. You'll read 299 to 304. 9 terms, 7 questions. So if you need to get a head start on it, then feel free to do so. Here's the link for our Quizlet for 15.2. And then when we get to those guided notes on Lenin to Stalin and then fascism to Mussolini, I will provide those at the start of the class period on the days that we're taking those notes. Your terms and questions for the weekend are right here. So looking at Hitler and the rise of fascism and Nazi party within Germany. And there's your link in order to take care of the terms for our Quizlet. Due dates, as a reminder, 15.2 terms and questions are due by 2:45. on Wednesday, and your 15-3 terms and questions are due at the start of your class period on Monday, April 12th. All right, so I look forward to seeing everyone in class. And again, 2 months to go, and it's going to be a fast one. Have a good day.